world, contemporary, and pre-modern history, and printing press to it, specifically World War II, the Asian War. What your ass needs to know is that most of this is just computer printing off apostolate names, two off spelling from it. If the last print on the same print matched it, looking at an 800 year turning point, something's going to happen new at a 1000 or 1200 Crusades, 1900 ish, fucking 2000, I guess. Either way, we got TVs coming. There's the 1930s, rough middle point for that puts it out, averages it back. What you have is essentially a really, really good metaphor for what cocksuckers were getting together, what they looked like. And I want you to know something. It wasn't just printing press about it. That's basically just a script for some movies they were printing out back in the day. Exactly what the fuck they were putting out, saying that this is what you cocksuckers are going to do. This is what you cocksuckers are going to do. We're mostly talking about who went to Niagara Falls from St. Catharines, who went up north to Toronto, or fucking Turvarm or Pedophile Mall from St. Catharines. Mostly. The world map's going to match that racial clustering exactly to the major of who's in those buildings in that district. So World War II is the Asian War. One thing you want to know about Hitler's why that's a really, really bombardous name to put out or cause. One, he went to Czech Republic to recompensate gold that was redistributed by Austro-Hungarian populations, which is black-eyed people. He went to redistribute that because it got stolen from the Transylvanian Corps. And also went to Poland, Sri Lanka, and said, "Can you Poles stop being pedophiles and go papa and shit like that when people are eating?" And he just burnt them up. Good thing. So there's really the Asian War. Now, those populations, Hitler had speculated, were very, very, very far away. And whether he read the Gita and all that. And this is just, so if whoever was looking like that at that time was going to get together with those populations, he knew they were coming out with different skin. And the one he picked was Japan. This is a mistake or is not. Those early Japs that got TV takes, we all knew. Those early Japs, they were inviting more of their people in, Shanghaiese, Taishanese, Taiwanese, and low Vietnamese and low Thai. They let that shit in. The first thing they did was they bashed it back really bad with fucking words and vocabulary and fucking just fighting it over claim to who does it take better when it fucking just got here. It just got here, Tiak. You gotta fuck off with that, right? That's what it was over. So, what you know in the history pages, and if you want to go, Michael Green, we seem to have had, no, you had the correct answer, we can't get you out of the class, and your answer correct, we want to take it, we can't really spell that good, that you're gonna fail, because it was, what you fucking idiots need to know is that those Japs were open pedophiles in the courts, in the system, to the world, even the way they're addressing us on the streets, going in and fucking burning up and raping and mutilating small girls in Korea and China. That's fake if they're fucking with that much fucking of their current, because Jap is like 2 to 5% of who they were and shit like that. So that's blatantly fake. But if you get some behind the scenes going to Shanghai Port City, not Nanzhou port city, and Nanjing port. Because Nanzhou would be port city. Nanjing is just the capital. Either way, they're coming in, and that's what they're doing. That's why they changed from Nanjing to Beijing. Uh, raping, enslaving their own population. So Hitler picks this up and he makes a racist call. They're all doing that. I would have picked China. Hitler flipped the coin. He said, "Who's my ally to bomb this fucking? Can you adopt some tour marketed shit that's coming out really, really fine in Vinay, and there's a few dialects over from what we're speaking that we're pondering for our own curiosity anyhow." That's all that really happened. He picked Japan, so I was like, ooh, as far as the whole Monkey King Goku Dragon Ball Z shit, well, he was correct or whatever, but it looked like if you didn't want to be like a fucking burn them all fucking supporting, you had to pick China there, because by the time that bomb in theory went off, whether we're talking Iori shit, bombing each other with potions and shit, that whole fucking the Chinese Republic of Toishan, which, and these are girls maybe speculating, are we on an island? How is the world shaped and shit like that? Shout out, actually no shout out Kim, shout out G2. That's a lot of the shit was going on. Republic of China, Republic of Toshan. They actually had a couple new elects to put in like a Roman system, and those cocksuckers formed an alliance with Mao Zedong. Whether you like the name, whether it's a shit-eating name, they basically said they're more of us. Why they're more afraid of just the way they're speaking, if they're chilling us in Jap, and they went and bashed all the heads in fucking South and North China that were Jap, and anyone said, well, we like that man's speech, we like big black dick, we like white dick, we like just shit eating, shit like that. Those guys, whether they were fucking sick fucks or not, Mao Zedong, Chiang Kai-shek, and so yes, they just bashed all the fucking Japs and got them out of there. Why did Hitler pick Japan when those Chinese were really worried about the electric source? Whether I gave it to them from fucking Transylvania or from Transylvania to the ID thing. Have you seen the Tarshagu or whatever I just put out? Anyways, whether that's how the fucking world runs, the world the machine electric went godfist on good electricity, they were real fucking worried about that shit. And like Hitler just 2 chapters ago, that's just a metaphor for don't be fucking talking shit around food and take your shit back. So I'll tell you, since Hitler was right there. So I don't want to say he played Confucius, but he definitely put out for Japan, whether it was a strategy, whether they were going to like Xing language. That was already fucking like the end of fucking Japan, right? They didn't have fucking electricity yet. They had old sold vehicles, kind of like how the Russians were getting them in. Autobahn, fucking Dachau, fucking Fiat, shit like that. And they, it's okay, I know, are we talking about planes? Actually, big shit. It doesn't matter. Yo. And then, so this, hey, I'm doing the light punch one. Just hit forward, do 2 quarter circle forwards, A, and just kind of give it a BA Super Mario mash, and that's just gonna blow up anyways. Whether they were just doing that shit, blowing shit up, what happened was that entire fucking Japanese war was won for China and Korea. Kim Il-sung put in for a tribute to Mao Zedong. They met up north of Chiang Kai-shek, and I think Sun Yat-sen already left. He went to go scout for land down south. He set up Taiwan and claim who he was getting out. Chiang Kai-shek went down later, and they were communists. Taiwan, the free world, they were all support. Get them out, and they don't seem to have COVID in the United States, even though they're just child hookers. With that, and they're trying to lure me ESL or something. I got my, like, I know, like, I got some expensive cars. Probably get over there soon. To go teach English. Whether they gave a fuck. What happens is there were comms at the start, and then they realized that Owen claimed their portion of Toshan, Taiwan, wasn't fighting, so we can go out and start voting. It wasn't like that. China had too many people. So, that's neutral. Hitler just fucking dove. He bombed. He wanted the sound shrill. He was right. Oh, don't the just. I wouldn't say he was just, but he was right about it. So that blew up. So why Hitler's ass didn't pick China, I don't really know. Maybe because of me, maybe because of my bets in the, as far as these idiots are fucking putting out all insects. But right at the fucking end, you've got March was 49, Long March was 50, Korea was 49 or 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Now, the fucked up thing with that is you had to let that shit develop. And I know it's just a claim, has to do with prostitution and luring, and that the names or capitals are changing. As a metaphor what Nancy Hong's doing in school, say we changed the answer. Russian's not even correct right now. It's pretty much correct, but you got a non-split line, that shit like that. Vietnam, you had to. You know why I had to go into Vietnam? Because when they copy your corpse, because we're all self-pressed image, anything that looks basically exactly like you is getting hit and dented up and all fucking smashed to pieces. And if they're fucking blowing shit kisses at your fake clay, what if this big used ass, your dental fucking starts rotting out from metal fucking pipe yin yang fucking rust up in the room. Unless your dick is really big, then they're just turning the cells, fucking giving your ass fucking gastrointestinal, and you're just breathing up fucking leaking bomb fluid. And that's gonna be the, you know what it looked like? This fucking like debatably if it was 1 or 2, anyways,